All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Moonmoon sub-circuit. This is the 8th installment of this gripping series that we have brought to you. I am your caster, Snow Hobo. Here with me, I have God of Saints.
God of Saints. Hello, everybody. Hope you're all having a good afternoon, night, wherever it is in the world for you.
All right, for this first match, we have Stealthy Sky Sluts versus Draft Team 1. The first map is going to be on Dorado, and we'll get into it right quickly, right after I get the readies from each team.
Alright, looks like both teams are ready. Here we go.
Traveling to Dorado.
First map here, we have Dorado. Two new teams, from what I can tell, in this in the 8th tournament. We have Draft Team 1, who's going to be attacking first, and Stealthy Sky Sluts, or SSS, is going to be on defense for the first point. It looks like they're starting off with a we have a Junkrat, Reinhardt, Fidge is still picking right now. Guyman 66 is going to be on Roadhog. That was the rat on Junkrat. Very clever. Probably a Junkrat main. Rage is on that Reinhardt. Guyman 66 on Roadhog, like I said. Boss Guyman on Anna. And Dank Shui is on May.
Yeah, and on the attacking side, we have Leading Truth on Tracer. Lookout Tower on Lucio. Novi on Winston. Mario Bros on can't think right now. Brain dead.
McCree.
Stage Gaming on Junkrat, and Homies 911 on the Hog.
We might see some change from the team unless they're really running the Junkrat on an attack for this.
Doing a little weird thing here, sitting around a Junkrat. Check out what
they're switching
in the middle.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're gonna switch it up. You got Sombra in here and
Yeah, Novi switched over to that Reinhardt. Mario on Roadhog. Sage is on Soldier 76, and Homie picking up that Mercy. It looks like the shield battle is being won by Draft Team 1 at this point, as they drop down and get their shield backs up. They're pushing up at this choke point. I wonder if May is going to pull up a wall, maybe block off a pick, but it looks like Guyman is going to get hooked there. Does not get taken out. There he goes, finally taken out of that fight. No healing coming up from him. While blocking his teammate off. Gets stopped right there. Mario Bros getting frozen, but has managed to stay around the corner. Dank dropping that ice block, keeping himself alive.
For what I'm looking right now, I think this fight here is going to go in the way of Draft Team 1.
Sage taking a strange bit of high ground there, trying to shoot over that shield and do damage. It looks like Triple S is falling back for right now. Rage is a little caught off guard here. He's breaking his shield down. Sound barrier comes off, trying to charge it there, but gets pushed back. First point is going to be able to go over to Draft Team 1. Multiple ultimates being used. Novi dropping that hammer down, getting slept, however. EMP coming out, and they're really just pushing up. See if Triple S is going to be taking a more defensive position here. Decides to not go.
Try to hold under the bridge here.
Yeah, not taking that high ground. The rat's going to is deciding to be the one to go on the high ground. Might get a somber pick here if she doesn't get out. Both of them dropping half health. The cart is on the bridge. They are losing their choke point quickly, and the first point, or the second point. solo res on the Sombra. I wonder if they're trying to combo there.
Mario Bros coming out and taking out
Only gets one in that Blizzard, but the EMP gets 3 members. Is her follow-up there. Attack Visor coming out. No nano from him. Looks like they're going to be able to push this point with those ultimates used. Fidge is just trying to hold on to any amount of time that he can, but he will get taken out there, and he's going to be spawning back at the far point as they take the second point on Dorado, or second checkpoint.
See, Bleeding Truth is really doing good as Sombra here, getting 2 ultimates so far.
Yeah, using that health pack to his advantage, get a lot of health. Dank switching over to Tracer, trying to poke on that Roadhog, get his ultimate as quickly as possible. Tracer being able to build ult quickly off of large hitbox heroes like that. Rage is going to be pushing up into the face of Draft Team 1. 2 Reinhardts miss their charges on each other and go to opposite ends of the hallway. Pretty split fight. Mario Bros takes out Fidge. Looks like a hammer down, gets 3 members there. All ultimates used except for Res from the side of Draft Team 1. They're pushing up. Maybe it might be a bit too early to celebrate. They can still stall here. There's a lot of time on them.
Say Dan coming around trying to contest the point, but gets stinged right away by Mario Bros.
Oh, EMP shutting out most of that ultimate on
Third
Fidge.
EMP.
Yeah.
Bleeding Truth. Just, wow.
Guyman stalling on the point as much as he can, just trying to stay alive there. Switching to more stall-based heroes here. But it looks like it's going to be pushed all the way. 3 minutes, 54 seconds on the clock from Draft Team.
Score.
At least.
3. Switching sides.
As the team switch sides, we see that we have Homie on that Mercy again. Probably going to try to, probably sticks to that most of the time. Novi on the Reinhardt still. Lookout Tower still on the Lucio. Wondering what I'm going to see from Bleed, as the Sombra might not be the best defensive hero, especially on this map.
Perhaps not, but... And then on the tagging side, we have Rat on the Lucio. Rage playing Soldier 76, aka Aimbot. Fuji playing Tracer. Fidge. Guyman 66 on the Rhine. Lost Guyman on the Mercy. And Dank on the Diva.
Yeah, it looks like they switched up their DPS player. The Rat was on their hit scan at the time, and Dank was also on a DPS at the time, but probably very loose team comps from these new teams. A lot of teams settle into their roles as the tournaments go on and things like that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that defensive side right now. We have a Genji. Bleed the Truth on the Genji. Lookout Tower, like I said, on the Lucio. Novi still on the Reinhardt, and Mario Bros decided to go for the Zarya at this point. Maybe combo it a bit with the Dragon Blade, group everyone up, get some value out of that. Looks like Fidge is going to be flanking around here, maybe get a pick, but he gets spotted out by Sage real early. McCree, pretty strong counter versus Tracer, being able to flashbang her and headshot her. So Tracer has to fall way back, deep behind the enemy line. Sage is just keeping them at bay. He does get the kill here. Novi getting dangerously close to the enemy team, but he will fall back to the choke point. No Mei here. Mei's a really strong pick on this map, which is why we saw it on the first defensive side.
On the bridge point, just easily wall out like a Rhine or any of their characters. Get a good pick.
Never placed it in the right spot, however. That was quite unfortunate. Not able to stop. This is the kind of holds that you usually see on Dorado, right underneath this first choke point with the, right under kind of a bridge. Bleed picks up Guyman there. They're probably going to chase down some kills here. Bleed's getting awfully aggressive with that.
Yeah.
But Diva, being the champion that she is, will be able to stop any damage that they try to throw at.
Lead actually just got his Nano Blade, and Mario Bros is coming up on his Dragon. Won't be surprised if we, like you said, we get a Nano.
No Anna, so it won't be a Dragon or a Nano Blade. But all of the ultimates from the side of draft team, Fidge and the Rat, only ones without ultimates in this fight. Looks like the ult's gonna come out. That's a two-man ultimate. Grab's coming out, only gets one person. Probably shouldn't have used that ultimate in that fight. It might have gone to waste there, as he has to build that ult up again. They do have self-destruct and res. Not to mention they have a hammer down. If they can get a good hammer down in this position, they might be able to win this fight and be able to push through this choke point. Biggest trouble with this map is pushing through that choke point. Devo is a good kind of spearhead to do that. They just need to kind of play more aggressively like he's doing right now and get on that high ground, be able to push them off that. They have a Genji behind them. Probably should have collapsed on that when they had a chance. There it goes. The self-destruct comes out, but it will be blocked by... Oh, never mind. It does get Mario Bro there. He probably didn't have a shield at the time as Fidge picks up a kill with oh, High Noon coming up there. He gets two members, and they are going to be able to hold this still. Both supports taken out by the High Noon.
That was, wow. Usually you just see High Noon just use as a zoning up.
Yeah, I mean,
managed to take out the deal.
they didn't have a shield to block them. They might have thought it was coming up anytime soon, or the positioning might have been just not the proper placement for it. Lead using that Dragon Blade. He does get hammered down, and two members get taken out. Homie using that res as they have that man advantage now, trying to push up. It is, they can get this kill. It is 3 versus 6. Yeah, they have the man advantage now. What they should be doing is collapsing at this point like Fidge is doing, getting up in their face, laying damage now. Reinhardt is back in position. They do have the res. Guyman unfortunately got hacked. They're not able to bring up a shield or charge out. All he can do is swing his hammer and get healed. He gets taken out of the... not able to get healed from his team, pushed up a bit too far. Lead using good use of that Sombra. Overtime is going to be ticking down. Diva gets hacked and it's going to tick down. Oh, Dank got it. No, overtime's clicking down.
Draft Team 1 taking first map from Stealthy Size. Yeah.
0 to 3.
Stealthy Sky Sluts.
I'm going with Triple S. That's a mouthful to...
Play of the match.
Fire at will.
I have to say the MVP of the match, I think, was definitely Bleeding Truth there.
Yeah, Bleeding being able to make good use of the Sombra ults gets them up really fastly, flanking almost on most of the enemy team, being able to get those kills. Sombra was fairly good flanker and just kind of a disruptor for most of those fights.
Like I say, usually you rarely see Sombras that can get their ult fast enough and just destroy teams, but Bleeding Truth, wow. It looks like the next map was going to be King's Row.
No, I'm double.
Iconball.
No, we have to. They get to choose between the two maps. Iconwald or King's Row. Triple S gets to pick. Looks like the map's going to be King's Row. I'll set that up real quickly. Oh,
No, looks like a.
I'm moving.
No.
Let me set this up real quick. Waiting for the rating from each team, and then we'll get right into the King's Row. Very common map in the tournaments. Both teams are ready. Looks like we're going to get into it. Draft team deciding to attack
Now
again.
entering King's Row.
King's Row, one of my favorite maps. I do enjoy playing this map.
I have to say, King Row is probably one of my top favorite maps. Very fun map.
It's a really good map. There's a lot of kind of variety in the play. Unfortunately, it's overplayed from my point of view.
Yeah, definitely. I have to say, this is probably one of the most played maps.
Looks like Bleed the Truth is going to be, or Bleeding the Truth is their go-to hit scan for the most part. Sage taking up Genji as Lookout Tower is staying with the Lucio. Novi on the Reinhardt once again. Homie not on Mercy but on Diva this time, and Mario Bros is on Bastion. They're probably going to switch up their comps, but that's just what it is.
I wouldn't imagine they would have a Bastion on game.
Yeah, and from the defending side, we have the Rat on Reinhardt, Rage going for Roadhog this time, Fidge on Diva, Guyman on Lucio, Boss Guyman. That's interesting that they're right next to each other in the list. Is on the Mercy, and Dank will be on Donkinshire. Donkinshire? Shoe? It's probably Donk, but I'm going Dank because that's a lot funnier.
Yeah, Dank.
Yeah. He's going to be playing the Soldier. Yeah, Mario Bros switching over to Roadhog. Very good kind of offensive tank pick, being able to get a pick. Can carry games quite well by himself if he has good placements and is good with his hooks. Bleeding the Truth looking for the picks that he can get for his team to push in here.
Yeah. Really doesn't look like he's getting any.
Slow progress is being made by them, however. Looks like Fidge is going to be going on that Widowmaker. Dropping low, but he's getting healed up. He's going to try to run away here. Getting defense from his team as Mario Bros gets the hook on him. Dropping dangerously low. The Sleep Dart comes out, getting healed up, healing himself. Bleed taking out Roadhog as he takes a nap on the ground. 2 versus 4, 5 here. Sights have come up,
Like a draft team one's going to get this point
My
here.
ultimate is almost ready.
keeping 3 on the point right now as Mario Bros looks up to get a pick, potentially stagger for this next fight that's usually going to come up right around this corner. If he can get this at the right time, I mean, that faraway spawn is really, really bad for the defending side here if they got it picked there.
Oh yeah, definitely having to walk all the way back to the streets.
Yeah, it can cause a lot of lost ground. It's like Fidge is going to be trying to get onto that Widowmaker there as Bleed gets healed up by his Ana. He's dropping dangerously low, gets out, probably going to get healed up here as Fidge is regrouping with his team to get health. 5 ultimates from the side of Triple S and 4, now 5 coming up from this side.
Taking on Mario.
It was traded 1 for 1 there. It's an equal fight here. Both Roadhogs are down. Fidge taking that high ground, keeping that Widowmaker off that high ground so his team doesn't get picked. But Novi sneaks around, gets a flanking Earth Shatter. Nanaboo's coming out, swinging into the team. But who was it? The Rat got 3 people with that hammer down. No follow-up from him. The res comes out from Triple S. Full hog from... All the ultimates are being used here. Can't keep up. Sage pushing up, trying to get picks. Gets both the supports. That's really bad for the defense team here. The spawns are quite far away. 1 person on the cart like you usually see. Rage pushing up into that barrier, trying to burn through it, maybe get some kills. But Novi gets his ultimate up, pins him against that lamppost. Looks like they won't be able to contest this point. They're going to try to fall back from here and try to save a bit of, I guess, ultimate charge and health by not pushing up around the corner. Leading the Truth back on the Stonebro. He's been playing a lot of that. Quite confident on it from what I've seen. Novi gets Guyman in that charge on the support. That's a really good target to get taken out. No speed boost to position his team or healing. Has not been able to close his ult is Donk with sights. Or attack visor, my bad. EMP comes out, takes out Rage. Rage is not able to heal him now. This will be a good time to do damage. 3-man ultimate with the nano boost. They will be able to get this point unless Boss is able to get the res. He cannot get it up in time. Unfortunate for him. Oh, you see that Mercy just fly through the air, dude? See you later. It just took off. Holy cow.
Sides.
Swapping sides here. Stealthy Sky Sluts will be on the attack. Looks like the Rat's going for Widowmaker. Probably trying to recreate some of what he saw on attack from the enemy team here.
See how
Rage
that works out.
Yeah, Rage is deciding to go for the Roadhog here. Fidge on the Mercy, Guyman on the Reinhardt, and Boss will be on the Lucio, while I'm gonna say Dank. I still like Dank a lot better. It's just my personal preference
I get
now.
exactly what you're saying.
I really hope that he goes by Dank.
And then on the defending side, we have Bleeding Truth going tank this time, picking the Orisa. Lookout Tower on Lucio, like always. Novi on his Reinhardt. Mario Bros on Roadhog. Sage Gaming on McCree. And Homies 911 on the Merc.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
This is actually fairly, I'd like to say common, but she's a fairly accepted pick for this first point on defense. Sometimes even on offense. But it looks like Bleed knows what he's doing on her. Picked himself up a golden gun. Oh, the Arista teabag.
Barrier activated.
It's like twice the teabag because she's got 4 legs. Bleed, what are you doing? You're standing outside your bubble. No time wasted from no time wasted from Triple S. Oh, the rat switched up to Pharah. Yeah, switched off, not getting a pick after that first window. Decides to go for more consistent damage on that shield. Looks like they're gonna try to win the shield battle or potentially get a pick on that backline. Does get a kill,
Look
but
at Tower taking on the rat
yeah.
on Lucio.
Oh, no, the rat took out Tower. Flip those. Guyman does go down this fight. Rez already up for Homie. Goes and charge up fast. No real, I guess, killing blows from Triple S. They need to get those killing blows, otherwise they're just feeding Mercy ult here.
Yeah. Dang, Homie's almost
Yeah, he's
75% up to his ult again.
Sage doing consistent damage to that Pharah, being able to being able to what do you call it? Get ult charge off of that Pharah for the most part. Let's see. I wonder if he's going to be using it as a zoning ult, or if he can even like get a bunch of kills from it. Rage landing a hook on Novi as Rock Barrage comes out. He is protected by the sound barrier. Only gets one here. It is the main tank here. Bit of a late ultimate from Arisa.
Yeah, not sure if that's the best idea.
Yeah, they just kept feeding Homie ult charge. He's able to get his ult up again in this fight. Sage stays alive because of the sound barrier, and Guyman gets taken out by Novi far in the backline. Looks like the rat is way behind. They're spending a lot of resources to get at him. Usually you should only send one person to get the flanker, otherwise you're kind of lacking on the front.
Split apart.
Yeah.
The rat's gonna be taken down.
Pretty standard shield poke here at this point. Not able to get up, waiting for potential ultimates to come up. They have to get on the point soon. They have a minute 20 seconds left. They're just
engaging the enemy.
I'm loving the draft team 1 Alpha in chat.
Oh. I'm afraid to look. Maybe in a second. Shield battle going down. Guyman gets pulled into that earth matter. Kainu gets one. Yeah.
The barrier, which is a little.
I mean, he had the damage boost. If you've ever seen a tree with like boosted damage come in with a Kainu, and it charges up so fast. Boss using a defensive sound barrier there, trying to get his team out, not lose any more kills. 30 seconds left on the clock. They have 1, maybe 2 pushes here, depending on how the game goes. Losing shield very quickly. Whole hog coming out from Mario, keeping them away. 15 seconds left on the clock. They have to push on now. This would be the time to push on. Shield comes down. He's just gonna charge in.
Huge shadow there.
Yeah, but it gets blocked by Lead. Overtime, 2 on the point, trying to stay alive.
Tracer alive here. Looks like they're not being able to tap.
How fast Sage got his ultimate in that fight is absolutely amazing. Well played from both teams here.
Well played.
0-3. Play of the match.
Yeah, this is the very end there. Triple, sees him line up. Oh, that was actually 4. He got a kill.
Wow. So I guess that one guy does go by Dank.
He does? Alright.
Yeah, that's what somebody's saying in chat. But GG's to Stealthy Sky Sluts, putting up a very good effort.
Yeah, looks like the draft team 1 gets to move on to the next round. They will be going up against Charge on cooldown. A lot of members from Geek Squad on that team now. And we'll get those games set up and get right back to you in a bit. We'll take this quick music break.